Oke guys, game pertama RRQ TLID nih kayak grand final ya, MPL anjir. Baik lagi coba Sujin pakai Joy lagi. Apakah bakal Indomaret ya kemarin anjir lawan si Suyo cok.
And Tidak, man, we've seen him so much on the Cho. A lot of teams, they have decided to go ahead and deal with this pick. Make it work. It does give a lot of crowd control.
Langsung mulai ini anjir pertandingan.
Early on too, I mean, it looks like they're already making moves.
Okay, they're trying to make a move on to Idok. Idok has to walk away.
Gila nih baru awal menit. Belum ada semenit udah perang gitu anjir.
Here comes Yeskill with a lantern flare. Gonna try and work on Dryer and they're not even done though. A lot of sustain, a lot of damage. But here comes Sutsujin though. Not at level 4.
Nice.
But they're able to take down a Witty. An aggressive start from TLID and RRQ. A 1-for-1 trade.
Didn't.
Fabian, little stutter step there, but now still gonna break it out. Sutsujin taking a couple shots with the Soul Sever. He gets punished. It's a double already for Fabian.
Flavor Fave, a double kill. A bit of an overextension then from RRQ Hoshi. Even Sutsujin isn't level 4 yet. So that was just a huge play coming in from
Fabian. Level 4 dia Sutsujin nyampret. Level 4 dah rata tuh tadi.
You know, that's what that really broke out to, and that's where you play on the part when you have a revitalized available. Mind you, we've been seeing teams do this where they have the double revitalized options, and that's Team Liquid this time around. And even Dyrant, you know, he had his own, but that's what those fights and those early skirmishes are going to do. Now, how does that play into the first objective?
Gila yang ngelepas Kip, ngelepas Suyo aku kayak gimana ya?
But the fight might break out when he does take a couple shots. Lantern still to throw everybody from RRQ around,
juga kalah kan sama Suyo anjir.
And now it's going to be started up. Both teams getting in position. Fabian will hold the turtle. Half health for now.
Even now, Sutsujin isn't still level 4, so Fabian might be able to get the turtle. A free one for TLID. And no trade once again from RRQ Hoshi.
What's difficult here for RRQ Hoshi, hold on, Aran, okay, Idok's out of there, is not only playing against double revitalize, but also the purifies that are available here. They have to be able to go ahead and follow through.
Aduh, diambil lagi dulunya kampretos.
But also just playing against Witty the Wise.
Belum ada 3 udah 1000
cok. For some teams, and honestly for others, it's also been a weak point. It's kind of double-edged
kurang panas ya nih.
When you pick up this chip
lah.
and you bring it to a certain draft, a certain gameplay style. Now up top, still the focus trying to keep Sutsujin under control on that Joy pick, but that's the thing. I'm really interested to see how Team Liquid decides to go ahead and use the chip. It's literally bringing in the cavalry to some of the fights, but are the punishes enough? Does RQ have enough to go ahead and punish when that shortcut comes through?
Honestly, it's just a bonus if ever Witty performs or executes a beautiful shortcut. Because right now, looking at the gold level gap of Fabian Sutsujin, that's two levels ahead for the Suyo. We all know Sutsujin with the Joy,
tinggal batuk, radangnya udah mending, tinggal batuk anjir.
But how will you make it reach if this is TLID? The aggression just keeps on continuing and continuing for TLID.
For RQ, they're going to hold on to their own shortcut. That's always an option that Rins has.
Walaupun shortcut dikurangin jadi semenit kan.
Really just not, not too anything too crazy happening. Even the fact that you have Idok on the Cho.
Tinggal tergantung itu aja sih. Timing doang tuh Widi pindah.
Jushin, we've seen this quite a bit. They're able to go ahead and just stop Idok from trying to set things up. But really, you don't really want to unless Sutsujin has the ability to go forward. Fabian will keep Idok in check. Purple buffs up now. So we'll see. He's got to be able to secure that. But this is just what's going to continue to happen.
Itu ya, birunya astaga.
But Fabian now working on this purple buff. And that's just going to go ahead and get taken. Turtles up. Meanwhile, Sutsujin working on the orange. It's going to get spotted out. They might break into a skirmish. They'll fight.
They're going to commit. The way of the dragon. Aran has to revitalize. Here comes Yeskill to the rescue with the Crimson Beacon. Gonna catch. AOG used defensively. No casualty for RRQ Hoshi, but you can see already how much lead TLID has to the point that Aran, even if he overcommits, he's not going to fall down. He's going to do his job properly, which is to delay and delay as much as possible the choice power spike later on.
Even in this matchup, making his way. They know Aaron Shiki's there. Can he actually withstand this?
Oh, blazing to it, but Aaron Shiki also has his Salmon Force. Here's come Witty though. They're trying to work on Idok. Idok commits the kick, but he's gonna get bursted down. Coming in from Aaron Shiki. Aaron Shiki got deleted also. 3 members ganging up on Witty the Wise, and he will fall down in the hands of Sutsujin.
There's RQ Hoshi. They get
Alah, tangannya
two
hancur
kills in the
dong.
exchange. It looked like the shortcut came through, but the mid turret
Astaga.
did get taken down as Team Liquid ID gets an objective. Surprising too, you know, Skylar able to go ahead and withstand that. Yezkiel delaying them a little bit longer from recalling. Now Aaron joins the fight.
Masih lo gila.
Another turret gets dragged back, and Aran will get the kill.
Where
Iya.
did Aran come from? All of a sudden, Rins just
Tadi
got
Falcon aja
bursted
bagus
down in
mainnya,
TLID.
anjir.
They already
Ngelawan-
got the mid lane turret. Okay, Edok commits the kick onto Flava Fave. Will he be able to escape though? Here comes the Sever. It's gonna hurt
Lawan
quite a bit.
Onyx padahal
still
dia
has the
tadi
power
ya
of Wild Wilderness.
hampir reverse
So
sweep anjir.
TLID gonna go
Ini kalau
ahead for the
Indonesia
purple buff
masih
steal.
gini-gini
Gonna
mainnya,
take this. We'll
alah.
see this time around. You know, Susan's
Banyak
just
M6
here, just
cuma
around the corner.
angan-angan
Might actually
doang
just lose
anjir.
it again. There's a lot of pressure.
Kan setuju nggak? Kalau setuju coba kalian komen di bawah ya. Menurutku sih gitu sih.
TLID holding on comfortably to the lead that they have.
Nggak relax
They'll play
banget nih
around
mainnya,
with some of the
cowok.
macro decisions that they have whenever they have shortcut available. So with this building into the next objective, they might go 3 for 3 on the turtles. And it's up to RQ Hoshi to decide on how they want to approach this. They might just give up all 3 turtles and just try to play catch up. You know, we know that Skylar on the Claude needs more time to build up to get the items that he needs in comparison to a Harith for Aaron Shiki. Well, right now, turtles up. Radiant armor is locked in now for Edok. That might help him dealing a little bit with this
Skiller lagi cari
Patricia
duit nih.
across from him, but so far we really haven't seen those setup kicks that we're
Masa
looking
perfect
for
turtle?
from Edok like we've seen previously as now the third turtle.
Gila, nggak ada objektifnya loh nih Raki sekarang, kenapa ya?
The reason why Edok is having a hard time or having trouble
Dulu pas JMBL mah perasaan
finding those angles is because of the constant pressure Yezkiel has
tim
been
paling
putting
objektif anjir,
onto him.
sekarang
Even
kagak ada
Aran,
objektifnya, cok.
every
Kenapa
single
nih?
burst that he can find, he's gonna go in and
Latihan
try
macam
to
apa yang dikasih?
get Edok out of position. So
Skit
far,
anjir,
TLID
anjir.
not just controlling all the neutral objectives, also getting a lot of ground covered for their side.
I'm surprised at just how methodical this
Tengah
is, and that's why it's a
hilang,
little bit slower paced.
bawah
Just because
hilang, atas
TLID,
OTW
they know
hilang.
their advantage. You know, they can go ahead and play around the macro level. They don't have to force
Beda
any
duit
fights.
45.000.
A lot of the times they're just kind of
Ini
responding. As long
75.000
as they
itu
keep
banyak
Edok in
banget,
check and he's
anjir.
not, you know, doing what he has to do on the show, they don't really have to force anything. They just whittle down the turrets, get the space they
jaminan late
need,
game-nya cuma
focus
skiller.
on taking the buffs if they can, or at least putting
Tujuan
pressure
harusnya
there,
kan early
and just
game.
continue to build up. I mean,
Biru udah kecolong 2
you know,
kali.
nothing action-packed has happened in the last 2 minutes or so, but they continue to build up on the gold lead that they have. So it's RQ Hoshi that has to kind of stop the bleeding here.
Okay, electrifying beats for Susujin. Just trying to keep TLID at bay. They might go for Edok. Lantern Flare is going to connect, forcing Edok to use the flicker.
Buang flicker
Here comes Rinso.
lanjut
He
lah.
has his own Crimson Beacon. And now RQ Hoshi still standing their ground. They're not
Bagus
going
itu
to let
kan,
the
Yoksin
second tier
anjir.
turret get taken down.
Now they hold on to it, but again, they're just really holding on at this point. Now waiting for that lore to come up, and with TLID having the lead they do, they should be able to go ahead and secure things. Finally working on the tier 2. They'll whittle this down a little bit with Aaron Shiki. It looks like RQ Hoshi doesn't want to let it go though. They will clear out the lane and
Ya,
keep
tuh di
the
atas.
turret up. But still, the rest of the pressure is just going to stay there again for TLID, and knowing that they can just let
Ini
RQ
Hilda kalau
Hoshi
posisi
respond.
menang gini
This
sih
time,
enak
Riz is
ya.
holding on to his own beacon.
Sedang.
Edok though takes a couple shots.
Tuh sakit
Aaron's gonna jump in.
anjir loh.
Commits the power of Wilderness now. He has to walk away. Because the damage, he has to respect the damage.
Hilda kalau dibiarin menang gini sih sebenarnya.
TLID to secure higher ground in this
Dia
Lord
sakit
pit.
kalau menang, cok.
Again, they're just really
Tapi
controlling
pas
the
kalau
mid lane, the bottom lane, and now even the
losing
minions are going to
condition
take down
dia
the bottom lane turret.
agak
You can see
ada
that.
rasanya sih.
Again, a previous
Cuma
record,
jadi makanan doang.
it's beaten by 1 second now. Fastest level 15, and that's just going to be another objective. But they go in with a shortcut. Are they going to be able to follow through? That's already the Lord taken.
Ah,
The
Lordnya udah
shortcut to
dapet
come up. They don't get any kills, but they might fight here.
Alah,
Commit the
alah,
kick, but is it
alah.
going to be enough though? Skylar goes in with the blazing duet. Aaron Shiki onto the backline with his Zaman Force, going to be able to take down one more. AOT going to be used up defensively. Yezkiel on the other hand, going for Dryren. They're going to evade a potential.
Ya
Vivian
ampun.
says no, we want more, and brings down 2.
Oh, man, you heard it earlier. He said, be careful. Goes in, gets a kill, and now with the Lord in favor, it's looking a little dire here for RQ Hoshi, trying to defend the base.
Okay, they're ganging up on
Mati.
Edok. Lantern Flare is there. Edok has to walk away. The damage
Oh.
chunking up a lot of his health. Energy shields will be popped in the middle lane. And onto the bottom lane, RQ Hoshi.
Kacau
They
sini,
have to
kacau
think about how
gameplaynya,
to clear out
cok.
this Lord as
Nggak
fast
kayak
as
biasanya,
possible
anjir loh.
without suffering any inhibitor turret takedowns.
Here, they
Kenapa
might be
gini?
able to go ahead and
Trust
clear this
issue
out
kah?
again. Only the first Lord, RQ Hoshi, makes work of it. But they do lose space, more space around the map. They already didn't have a lot to work with. But that goal lead continues to build up as Team Liquid ID just keeps punishing RQ Hoshi's positioning, and that's all utilizing the shortcut. I mean, that's exactly what it is. You know, 1 minute they're taking the Lord, next thing you know, here comes Team Liquid ID through a portal crashing down. And RQ Hoshi, they don't have an answer for it just yet. You know, even Skylar, he needs time to continue to build up. He's got the Corrosive Scythe and DHS still working on the next last item here to really come online, that Trinity for the Claude. So they're just kind of lacking some damage. Part of that was in duo too, that Susujin was just, he had a hard time in the jungle, man. He was gapped early on and until now, quite behind Fabian.
Yeah, the first 2 kills that Fabian picked up onto the early game was really crucial because that opened up a lot for TLID, not to mention that they were able to take down the mid lane turret even before the third turtle respawn.
Panahnya si Fabian aja udah segitu sakitnya
exposed
anjir.
rapidly, and I just noticed Ayoung already has a death. And now they're trying to go for
ya ampun, Diren ulti
Skylar going in with a blazing duet.
Kagak mati lagi, Cok.
Fabian, there's the kid, but Winnie goes in with a shortcut. They're going to be able to break down. Yes, kill in Fabian. Here comes the Kingdom, trying to answer back, working on Aaron Shiki. Rins you to use the Crimson Beacon to walk away, but Dyron though is going to get caught though by TLID. For the price of Skylar, they were able to take down Yes, kill in Fabian.
There we go, RQ Hoshi able to find something. Yes, Skylar went down. But that was a fight that they decided to take. They jump on in and they follow through from Dyron. But man, do they have ground to cover. Even looking at the gold rankings here between the heroes and the lanes, they have a lot of work to do. Even for Skylar, like I mentioned, he was nearly there for the 3-item
saking miskinnya kali si Rinso beli sepatu romer anjir.
Just locked in the golden staff, but you don't want to go ahead and lose all those fights. If they can get a couple kills, that's great, but can they actually go face-to-face in a team fight for the Lord? It might be better for them to go ahead and continue to try to farm up, buy some more time in this game because of how one-sided the early game was. TLID will go ahead and start this up, and this is going to be a quick one. Already half health on the Lord, and RQ Hoshi going to be too late to get in this side of the map. They will try to get the purple buff at least. You can see that too, Aaron Shiki picking up Divine Glaive enough too, just to take Dyron down.
Ada itu si Haritnya udah semena-mena lah.
What's in store for RQ Hoshi as you get ready for this defense. Now Ingon, is this, are they going to get past this Lord push in, being down this much?
I mean, it's still possible.
Emang tank si hero-nya kan. Itu kan fighter, nggak begitu tebel. Segitu tebelnya harusnya.
Aran, because Aran has been covering a lot of ground, providing a lot of vision for the side of TLID without even being taken down even once. 1-0-4 with the Hilda. Now the Lord later on will siege the bottom lane. Let's see if RQ Hoshi, the Kingdom, can they defend it?
RQ's gonna have to do it. They get prepped and ready. Rin's holding on to the beacon himself, and Aaron Shiki jumps on in. Lord still makes its way down the bottom side to clear out the waves. Idok doesn't want to use the kick just yet, holding on to the way of the dragon. Lord's gonna go push in. Conceal gonna be used, but still keeping things under control, taking their time. Bottom turret now down. RQ Hoshi will clear that out. Mid-wave now pushing in. We're gonna take this. Conceal's already gonna be used.
Oh, okay. Here comes Arando.
Siapa aja tendang lah.
Plus the Blazing Duet, will they be able to take down more? Arana is gonna fall down. Skylar with the Blazing Duet to try and clear out the minions. Sutsujin, Dyron is down. TLID trying to work on bringing down the crystal, but RQ Hoshi manages to defend the onslaught of TLID. Fabian goes in. Idok has to walk away. They don't have Mega Skylar. But there's a Winter Crown. 2 Winter Crown plays. Skylar will be able to escape, but Ayoung Shaky says no. And that's another. Idok falls down, and TLID with a game 1 win.
What a play!
Gak tau lagi kenapa mainnya gitu, RS-nya anjir.
To get the triple. This game he might
Moga
not have
aja
been
bisa reset lah.
invincible, but man, did he come through.
Gigi ente.